Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Q. We are from Group 8 would like to present our project. Artificial intelligence is a simulation human intelligence in machine that are programmed to think and act like humans. One of its innovation is autonomous vehicle. Autonomous vehicle or self-driving car is a combination of sensor and software to control, navigate and drive the vehicle safely without any human interfere. There are many reasons why this autonomous car is invented. Firstly, autonomous vehicle can increase more safety measures that could prevent accident. Secondly, autonomous vehicle can solve all sorts of problems and make quick decisions about their current road which could reduce traffic delays and traffic collision. This will help to reduce and save costs for the fuel consumption. Autonomous vehicle also improve productivity by provide more quality time for the vehicle occupants and flexible as it gives opportunities to the individual who are unable to drive themselves, such as elderly and disabled people. Next, I will pass this presentation to my next presenter, Hussein. Thank you.
Thank you, Mimi. Okay, next I'm going to explain about hardware and software logic needed to prevent AV or autonomous vehicle from hitting pedestrians and vehicles. To avoid autonomous vehicle from hitting pedestrians and vehicles, hardware and software and also connectivity are needed. We cannot forget connectivity, which is needed to maximize the functionality of both hardware and software. Vehicles need to have excellent real-time communication of vehicle to everything, which is V2X, so that this software and hardware can ensure that AV are not hitting pedestrian and vehicles. You can see here there's a latency table for V2X communication, and why we need V2X is so that this hardware and software, which are the vehicles, can connect or can communicate with other with its environment or infrastructure, such as traffic light system and also NVR in the camera system. Next, for hardware. Hardware used in autonomous vehicles consists of sensors, which most can be categorized as Advanced Driver Assistance System (ADAS). And other type of hardware used is radar, video camera, GPS system, and light detection and ranging, which also famously known as LiDAR. Here we can see the other examples of hardware used in AV. Next, all of this hardware nothing without good softwares. So the software are used to process all the captured data and decide the best decision for the vehicles to act. Example of it is OS 264 by Ouster. Ouster is one of the leading company that do software development for the autonomous vehicle. And this OS 264 is used LiDAR sensor to calculate distance of car from nearby objects and develop quick and precise decision. Next, I'm going to invite Azrin to present the next presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Hussein. So my part is legislation had to be passed to allow autonomous car on the road. The autonomous car, first of all, the autonomous car must can determine traffic situation by itself. It also must can differentiate and determine traffic with traffic light color. Real-time access to the route of that state, high-speed high-speed internet connection, and all the sensor must be fully function and be very sensitive, and last but not least, easy to handle and can be controlled manually by human. That's all for my part, and I will pass this presentation to Nadia.
So now I am going to continue to present about the moral issues regarding to autonomous vehicle, which is a self-driving car. We know that technology really makes people life easier, but there are a few things that we must carefully pay attention to. Based on Awad et al., there are there are two paradigms, which is investigating moral decision and those investigating moral acts. According to Red, we must consider the autonomous car that chooses where to position itself in a lane, either closer to a truck on its right or a bicycle lane on its left. So if every car were always set to be a bit closer to the bicycle lane, the risk of hitting other vehicles will be reduced a little. But the probability of hitting cyclists will rise a bit. The correct car position will seem to trigger no ethical dilemmas at all. It is most of the time. So as a conclusion, there are many things related to the moral issues that must be fixed and tested to make it significantly better than human driving style. So I pass to the next presentation to Akim.
Okay, for my part is solving issues in making autonomous vehicle or self-driving cars. Okay, first of all, we have to implement ethical robot, which is robot that not attack their own owner. Second, we have to have better and way detailed map itself for the route and navigation. And the third one is an app from the Google, which is Google self-driving car. These three steps is some of the steps that can implement in solving issues in making autonomous vehicle more efficient towards their development. So that's all from me. Thank you.